Rotimi Ogunyemi. Welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you very much, Paul. It's great to be here.
You're a lawyer, you work in the tech space in Nigeria. There's less regulation when it comes to how things are regulated, especially in the tech space. Maybe first bring me up to speed. Is there any regulation as we speak that regulates the tech industry in Nigeria?
Thank you very much again, Paul. That's a great question. Yes, technology and regulation many times seem to have these relationship that it's almost a tense relationship. So the way we see it is usually regulation attempts to chase after innovation and after technology. But today, it has pervaded, technology has moved into every sphere of livelihood, of business, of government. So in 2015, when the Cybercrime Act was passed, that was the first indication that government was extremely serious about regulating the tech space, especially because of the new threats that technology posed in the environment. And so between the Cybercrime Act, the Nigeria Communications Act, and the Nigeria Data Protection Regulation, those three form the bedrock of regulation in the technology space in Nigeria today.
When I've talked to a lot of young entrepreneurs in Nigeria or across Africa, they tell me that some governments have come up with regulation that stifles innovation. Is that the case where you are in Nigeria?
The answer to that question is really a case of government in Nigeria doing all it can to respond in a healthy way to innovation. The most recent occurrence was when the central bank issued guidelines that kind of prohibited cryptocurrencies and crypto assets transactions in Nigeria. That does not come across as being innovation friendly, but the government would argue that it's in an effort to balance security and protection of the public good with innovation.
Let's go back to a point you just made earlier. The government are trying to regulate the cryptocurrencies and coming up with these very, very strong measures. To what extent are people using cryptocurrencies in Nigeria? Are they to the extent that the government is threatened?
First of all, the adoption of crypto culture in Nigeria is growing. I believe we may not have clear data, but I believe that Nigerians have embraced cryptocurrencies and crypto assets a whole lot more than most of our African brothers, right? Now, having said that, much of the transactions in the cryptocurrency space is peer-to-peer, right? So the activities of the exchanges are not that pronounced in Nigeria as yet. So most people hold cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin being the most popular, as investment assets, as it were, right? And so it's almost the same way they hold stocks. When it appreciates, they look at its value has increased, maybe they want to trade it. And much of that has been happening peer-to-peer. So the government's action, in my view, has really done nothing to curtail the activities of Nigerians in that space. But what it has done is, for now, it has kind of stifled the growth that we would have expected to see in that space, in that we would have expected that crypto assets would migrate to become cryptocurrencies, to become legal tender. That conversation is still going. And even the National Information Development Authority have set up policy groups to study how blockchain technology can be deployed for productive use in the country.
Well, on that note, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me, Paul.